Hey guys, Jacob here from Promised Land Farm. Hope everybody's doing well and having a blessed day. I just wanted to come on and apologize for not having any content out recently. We've been really slammed with a lot of different projects on the property. We've been recording them all, and I've just been trying to categorize and make sure that we finish a project so we have something to put on YouTube so you guys can enjoy it, and then we could look back and enjoy ourselves. So as you can tell right now, we've been stripping logs for our fence, upcoming fence. You'll see it coming here soon. But I wanted to come to y'all and let y'all know I've been thinking about y'all, and I was going through my little catalog on my phone, and I got a video back of last year of me and the kids and Lindsay visiting a neighbor down the street named Jim, and he found a way to utilize his spring heads, and he developed his spring heads. I think he had a couple seeps. I think they all were seeps, so spring seeps. And he had these huge concrete tanks that it fed down for his cattle to drink. So got this video, I'm gonna share it with you guys about the idea of what I wanna do with our spring head. So it's pretty cool, it's entertaining, a really cool guy. He had a lot of information. So I hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe if you haven't, and God bless. We'll see y'all soon.
I've got a drain that comes
Jim, the man with the plan.
from right here that I can flush this sediment, and we'd have to take and dig that out a little bit. But
Is that also the overflow?
yeah, that would also be your overflow.
Okay.
I utilize the little head wall. This is not complete. What at first I was going to build me a little roof over this, one of the doors where I could come in, and but the NRCS, Natural Resource Conservation folks, said, hey, put number 5 rock in here, put the filter fabric, lay your rock back on it, leave you a little access in here where you can clean it out. But this pipe is what the family utilized for their water. But I'm just running cattle on it. But this is what you're wanting to do with the sediment. Okay, now the right here on the side, I need to run a water. Can you see that pipe?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what goes down to the tank.
Okay.
This is my overflow. If I get so much water coming out here, it overflows and comes out right
to the
there.
side, that buried pipe.
And so what I can do, swirl all that up, pull this 4-inch pipe up, and flush the sediment out.
Okay.
And so that is my overflow, but it's also my clean out. This is one of these deals that do as I say and not as I do. I'm not done.
It's your ingenious way to clean out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. Now she got a little bit better flow.
Yeah. And I did have a crawdad screen over that.
All right, cool. I mean, it's really not that complicated. The
No.
biggest thing is just don't mess with where the spring water comes from.
And what I will do, more than likely this summer, it's worked on me.
Careful.
And so I've really not spent a lot of time to clean this up. But what will happen, I'll come in here with my tractor with a bucket of number 5 rock, clean all this out, take a whole leaf blower, clean it out to bare rock. This is sitting on shale rock. That's all solid rock right there. And then got a little seep right here. Most of the water comes from right here. I'll redo this pipe, clean it out, put a screen over it, fill this with rock, filter fabric, more rock, and it's done. You'll see online, there's all kinds of different options that you can use for your catch basin or your sediment basin.
Okay.
And that's just was a grease trap. And what I done, my backhoe guy set this on it's solid rock, and we took some of that quick setting concrete like what you talked about.
The hydro stuff.
Hydro and lined the bottom of it, and then put our 2 pipes going down that way.
Okay. That's simple enough.
Yeah.
And that line just comes all the way down here?
Yeah.
To this?
I've got a 2-inch line, and it comes up And we should be getting a little bit more flow.
Yeah.
And then here's more flow. I'm gonna flush this. Now, you'll hear it come out.
There you go. Okay, so you divert it right back. Okay.
Yeah. And then what I do periodically, I'll come in and stir this up to get the sediment out, and I'll flush it.
All right. Simple enough.
But this never freezes because it's
Constantly going.
constant flow.
Awesome.
And, I've got for my cattle, we've got some Richie Waterers. They're the yellow ones with the red top. We'd gone to Canada fishing one time, and I come back, had $800 water bill.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we had a line right here. Never pay a water bill.
Yeah.
All right. You kids up for a little walk?
You want to keep walking?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We're gonna walk up through here, and then I'll show you another one of these, and how that I done some piping and plumbing in on.
Okay. Let's rock and roll. You said you got 150 acres out here?
Yeah, we only own about close to 90 acres, but where I've got these farms leased, I just got it for the pasture, and I get to run my cattle.
How many head of cattle do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
Down here, I've got 32 mama cows and about 20 calves, so I've got about 50 head down here.
Okay.
I run about 100 head of cattle, but in the process of selling some right now.
Is cattle the main livestock down here
Yes,
in Kentucky?
yeah.
Okay.
Kentucky is the #1 cattle producing state east of the Mississippi.
Okay.
We raise more cattle in Kentucky than they do anywhere east of the Mississippi.
All right.
Primarily due to our terrain.
Yeah.
And
Because you really almost don't have to substitute food for them, do you?
no, our primary grass here in Kentucky is Kentucky 31 fescue. It's a cool season grass, grows good in the fall and in the spring. And then we can stockpile the grass, and in the wintertime turn the cows in on the stockpiled fescue.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
I like that. And you guys just do paddocks?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting in the process of doing is rotational grazing, and I pull the cattle off, and this is going to be my hay ground here.
Okay.
About 100 feet right across the top of this little orange pole.
Mm-hmm.
My backhoe man dug down till we hit bedrock, and I've got a constant seep of water
Okay.
that comes in there. There's some little buttercups, a little yellow weed looking
Yes,
thing.
sir.
Just beyond that, 25 or 30 feet, there was another seep. So I had 2 seeps, constant flow, and we done the same thing, dug down to bedrock, poured concrete wing walls and an overflow 4-inch pipe. And we come down and teed in about 100 feet or 75 feet beyond that little post, come to one line and constant flow year round.
Awesome. Okay.
And so I can pull all this plumbing up and flush it. And this right here is a critical element to this cattle operation.
Okay.
You want to know what that's there for?
Why is it there? Why do you think it's there?
Y'all want to know? Because when I drive in and I'm checking fence up there, or I'm over here,
You can see the water level.
I can see the water level. And I
There
see
you
that
go.
jug, and if I come down here and I don't see my jug, then I know to come down and check my water that the cattle's rooted and
Okay.
rooted around and knock the pipe off. So that lets me know from a distance that I've got water in my tank.
So if that does happen, is it just a clean wire in the pipe? Or-
What this happens here, I've never had any problem because everything's underground
Yeah.
up there. And what we done, we got the concrete wing wall, the overflow pipe is up higher, and then the pipe that feeds this is on the bottom, and my number 5 rock, my filter fabric, more rock, and so I've never had any problem.
Okay.
It'd take a backhoe to clean that out.
I got you.
And,
Okay.
The problem that I've had here, I had to put this up because the cattle would knock that off. So
Okay.
that's just to keep the cattle from.
Okay. Really do appreciate you taking your time to show me all this stuff.
You're more than welcome. Hey, I sort of done a whole lot of research and got some buddies that's done these systems and free water.
You can't beat that.
No.
It's a bloodline right there.
Yeah, boy.
And we could tell a difference in the cattle just the
Oh, yeah?
clean water instead of the city water.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up. Okay.
Okay, right here. Now, up there, I had a
Back up a little bit.
sediment box or sediment basin, and I didn't have a whole lot of drop. Okay, I've got 3 pipes.
Okay.
The water comes down, and I've got a about where that orange post is. I've got a T, and that T, one line there's 2 4-inch pipes that come down to here. This, of course, is lower than up there.
Mm-hmm.
This acts as my sediment basin. So the dirty water that comes out up there, the sediment will settle here rather than going in. And so periodically I come down here. There you go. Now what sediment has,
And just flush it out down there.
so that's flushing all the sediment.
Okay.
And then if I ever had to service this line, then I can take that plug off and clean that line out. And I've got a straight through shot that will, I can service that big long line from there.
Okay.
So that's an option for a clean out that you've got right there.
I like that. Yeah. That's clever.
And, so that's never froze. That's down there's never froze. And cattle's got.
And what about the overflow on that? Is there an overflow?
If the overflow comes out and there'll be one of these pipes.
Oh, I see you now. That's shorty.
Yeah, this is the constant overflow right here.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. And then the one on the left is the one that we just flushed. And then the one in the middle
It's the cap.
allows me to go all, if I needed every run a rat up in through there, I could service right there.
Okay. Well, awesome, guys. I think that answers a lot of questions for me.
Yeah.
For sure. Big game changer.
We can tell you about cattle, we can tell you about grass and all that.
That'd be awesome.
We like fooling with cattle.
All right, cool.
And but you was talking about cattle here, Kentucky. Like I said, number 1 east of the Mississippi as far as cattle goes. And our grass, our Kentucky 31 fescue. What we'll do is we'll put a little nitrogen fertilizer out in the fall, and
Okay.
the fescue responds really well to that. So I keep the cattle off of the grass, and then in January, February, I'll turn the cows in and let them eat the grass.
Okay. And they just got a nice buffet to go at.
Supplement with a little bit of hay. Here, for us, our hay production is our number 1 expense. The inputs that we put into making hay is killing us. And then $5 a gallon diesel fuel.
It's just not worth it.
No.
It's a rotational graze. It's the way to go.
How many head of cattle can you do per acre? Is it like
We're about 2 for 1.
2 for 1?
2 grass, 1 cow is sort
Okay.
of is what we try to adhere to.
Okay.
Now you can run more, but your inputs are going to be more your hay and then your supplemental feed. So if we can use the sun to grow the grass and not have to put diesel in a tractor, we're better off.
Yeah, I told you.
It's pretty self-sustaining.
Okay. Awesome. So you already filling back up?
Yep. All right, here's your last chance at mud, kids.
Yep, for real. Can you make it?
I can make it.
Yeah.
I think
That was close. So we had a great time hanging out with Jim. so thankful that he let us take up his time for a bit and give us the knowledge that he had. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you stuck around this long, appreciate it. Hats off to you. God bless. We'll see y'all from Promised Land Farm.